Hey you guys, it's Bird tonight. We're here to talk about the not so resilient Jenkins. They have another cat in their possession. And Steph tried to cover it up in her recent video. It failed because you cannot lie to social media and think that we're just going to act like we didn't see what you just showed us. So we're going to talk about that. And also in the same video, she's making this kitty juice that's a little concoction that she has made up, and instead of only her consuming it, she also has her oldest daughter try it on camera. So I've got a few thoughts. I feel like this is urgent. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so first things first, I thought that it was very odd how in this video that she posted, she's covering the infant's face and then she has another heart emoji or sticker on the bottom side of the video covering something in the background. And I thought, well, she's not protecting her children's faces because her oldest kids are shown with no stickers over their face. I think the reason that she has a sticker over the infant's face is because she does not want people to continue to speculate as to why this infant's eye is wandering. It's extremely concerning, and she made, I guess that mistake once and showed the child's eye and what it's doing and caused a whole lot of criticism and concern be sent her way. So she's doing that, but she also has this other emoji that we now know, in my opinion, allegedly is covering the fact that her daughter is sitting in the background petting a cat. As a reminder, Steph and Drew are not allowed to own pets because of what they have done to their previous pets. They are terrible people. They were given citations for this, and they were put on an extended ban of not being allowed to own cats.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So we received 3 citations for the cats that we quote-unquote abandoned.
Stephanie has received citations for the cats. She shared this in her sub only, and people are obviously sharing the video of her talking about her getting these citations because she thinks they quote-unquote abandoned their cats. They did. They absolutely abandoned those cats. She goes on to say that she just does not really understand it. When she was talking to the lady, she was explaining that they were strays and they took them in, and are they really our responsibility? And she just honestly yaps. She goes on to say, if people were really serious about taking on my cats, I would have easily been willing to work with them. But what's so crazy, if you've been following this story for a while, you know that there were people who were really serious about it. But she has made so many comments about the woman who actually took in her 2 cats, and it irks me so bad because we all could see that that lady was not trying to chase clout over the Jenkins cats. That woman just had a good heart. She knew you guys were leaving those cats one way or another. But this is what Stephanie had to say about her.
Or the people who have reached out to me haven't been legitimate about it because, let's be honest, you weren't serious about helping until it could bring clout to you.
Then she put the text over that says, this was the honest truth. If that girl who supposedly has Milo now had shown real interest in rehoming him while we were still at the apartment, I would have been more than happy to set that up. But she knew she'd get her followers going about the way she did. I can't. I don't use that kind of energy to post content. What? Are we watching the same thing? She posts content putting her children in freaking danger, driving in a car that does not fit all of them, and we know damn well it doesn't, putting blankets over babies' faces, having her infant sleeping in a car seat, having her other children sleep on the floor and wherever else they can fit them. They have fire hazards in their freaking motel room every day. What do you mean you don't post that kind of thing for followers and content? Yes, you do. And also, she actually did a good deed where you have yet to do anything that people can applaud you for, because it just seems like you keep making horrible choices. And now you have 3 citations, you said? I looked it up and it said it's at maximum $1,000 per citation or 30 days in jail. So I assume that they're going to be paying a couple $1,000s for the cats that they abandoned. And don't say you didn't. You threw away all their stuff. We watched it firsthand. You documented it. You only have yourself to blame on this one. Okay, so tell me what you guys think. Do you think Stephanie should have got the citations? Did she abandon her cats or not?
Having any pet in a homeless shelter is obviously a wild move, knowing their history and also knowing the fact that you didn't come in there with the cat. It's just all of a sudden appeared in the background of your video, even though you tried to hide it. But I'm not sure in what demented, delusional world you think that being who you are and now having another animal of any kind in your possession would be an okay situation where you're okay. Oh, it's okay. Like, no big deal. I know how she's going to respond to this. She's going to claim that it is a stray cat because she has mentioned that there are strays in their area before. And she's going to say that they let the cat in just for a little while, gave it food, gave it water, and her daughter was petting it for just a few minutes. I think that is nonsense. I think that it's just another lie added to the long list of lies that she has told to everyone over the last year plus. I don't believe it for a second. I think she, like a lot of other people, believes that the rules do not apply to her. And as long as she thinks that she's keeping it a secret from everybody, then it's okay. It's okay for this to happen. It is not okay for this to happen. Do you realize that they have an abusive past when it comes to having animals, specifically cats, in their care? You have Shaylin, who had to fight and spend and nurse and hope for Milo to get better. And Milo has finally recovered after so much time, energy, patience, love, money was poured into him when he didn't ask to be here. Shaylin did not ask to, come out here and have to rescue a cat that somebody abused and neglected. So I think for Steph to come back with this video and have this be what's happening currently is out of this world. I think it's appalling and disgusting. And, I think about it and I'm like, y'all hurt Milo. You abused Milo. You threw him out of your house not once but twice. Drew snatched him up as if he was some kind of piece of trash and tossed him outside when he tried to come back into your then 1-bedroom apartment. And this might be an unpopular opinion. Don't care. If you have been exposed for being a terrible, abusive pet owner or negatively interacting with pets, I don't think that you deserve to even be in their presence. On top of not being able to own them, I don't think that you, as a garbage piece of a human, deserves to even be in the presence of animals that are so trusting and so full of love. The other thing from this video that I obviously want to cover is that she's making this pineapple, clove, cinnamon concoction, and she calls it her kitty drink or kitty juice or whatever it is. On top of giving out a bunch of false, health claims, health benefits, as if she is somebody that should be trusted for anything, she also has her oldest daughter taste it on camera. Why are we even introducing something like that to a literal child? A literal child that is stuck with you, a train wreck of a mother. Why is she being involved in tasting or testing or anything to do with this pineapple gross concoction that you have cooked up and you think that it's good for your kitty, so to speak. And I'm sure a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Pineapple, we know the claims. But why are we introducing that to children? And there have been a lot of concerns over the last couple of days on TikTok about this oldest child's well-being when it comes to being in the shelter room with Drew. And I'll be honest, you guys, like there's been a few allegations floating around. I don't feel comfortable coming out with baseless claims because I don't know and I haven't seen enough to make me think in that mindset. But it is extremely disturbing that Steph would create this and then specifically have her oldest daughter try it on camera.
Hey y'all, so today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite, and I like to call it my juice. Just playing. I call this pineapple tea or pineapple cider because I'm a mamacita. So I can't be talking like that, okay? But in all seriousness, this cider that I like to make when I cut pineapple is super good for you and it has many, many benefits. Hold up, let me grab my baby. Starting off strong with these cloves, okay? Cloves are amazing for you. Of course, they got the classic antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. They're great for your liver and digestive support, and it helps regulate your blood sugar and overall women's health because it can help hormone balance. I use about 1/8 a cup of this raw honey, and if you want the health benefits that come with honey, you really do want to go raw or local. And bitch, I'm no genius. I just Googled all this for you, okay? But some of the benefits of honey are immunity support, heart health, great to take during flu season as well as allergy season. It can help you with a cough. And then cinnamon, which yes, you're going to get a lot better benefits when you use Ceylon cinnamon, but I did not have that one. Cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity. And why is that a good thing? Because it helps your body naturally use glucose more effectively. Cinnamon may be good for your blood pressure as well as enhance memory. I hope I know I have y'all convinced to try this great fall drink. Bye-bye.
So Steph is trash, Drew is trash, and let's see how she's going to excuse this away. She's either going to say, oh, it was a stray, it was only in the room for 15 minutes and y'all are blowing it out of proportion, or she'll continue to lie and say that either nothing was there or it was a stuffed animal. Most children, especially at that age, are not going to sit there and pet a stuffed animal knowing that it's a stuffed animal. Like, this girl is old enough to know, oh, if a cat's sitting next to me, then I'm gonna, pet it on its head. That's just kind of like a response that you gain as you get a little bit older. We're not talking about a toddler. And may we never forget that they are liars, animal abusers, child abusers, neglectors, and terrible people all around. Go sip on your disgusting cider all you want, and I will be waiting to see how she tries to cover this up and or respond to it. But that's it for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.